Hi, and welcome back to Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch. It is June 26th, 2016, and I wanted to, briefly talk to you about growing watermelons. If you've ever thought about growing watermelons in the state of Virginia, and I'm in Zone 8 near the ocean, um, it's actually really easy. In my 3 years of growing watermelon, I had one successful year. Second year wasn't so successful, and then this year things are growing really well. Now, I'm not sure exactly what to attribute why year two didn't turn out so great, except for the fact that I saved those watermelon seeds. The second year's seeds came from the first year's watermelon seeds. And I did all the things, and they grew. They grew. It's just diseases took over, or something happened. I don't know exactly what. But for the most part, I just plant these things, and I just let them go. Yeah, I have to pick them up and put them back in my raised bed or whatever, because they get out into the lawn too much or whatever. But other than that, I mean, really nothing seems to bother these things. Japanese beetles don't touch them. You don't have to worry about vine borers, squash bugs, cucumber beetles don't mess with them. I have really yet to see any bug eating any leaves or finding any holes in any leaves. Slugs leave them alone. It's really great. So they're very easy to grow, and now the hard part is, of course, is telling when are they ripe. There's so many people have so many different methods or techniques, whether it's thumping the watermelon or looking at the closest tendrils to the watermelon itself to see if they're dead and died out and everything. And others look for a yellowing on the bottom of the watermelon to indicate that it's ready. Maybe it's a combination of all those signs. I just don't know. But growing them themselves is very easy. And this variety that I'm growing is Black Diamond. Never tried it before. And it's actually doing really well. And let me show you. I have about probably 4 or 5 watermelons growing right now. Now, I've been able to find 4 of them, but I'm pretty sure there's one more growing. Let me show you down in here some of the watermelons growing. As you can see, there's one right there. Okay, that's one. There's a second one right down there by my finger, straight down. Let me get a little closer. See? 2. And here's my biggest one so far, right there. Okay, so there's 3. And there may be a 4th one in there somewhere, I just can't remember. I found a 4th one down in here somewhere. I'm just trying to remember where I found it. I can't. But anyways, he's in here. He's not as big as the other ones right yet, but see, I just found him just before I shot this video because I was gonna show him to you, but now in this density of green, I can't find him anymore. But he's there. So anyways, this it's very easy. Let me show you this. I saw just a little while ago a baby watermelon that hasn't even opened up yet. It's a female flower. Oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. You can see right here underneath my finger. I'm tapping. There is a female flower. That's a baby watermelon right there. Okay. So there are tons of male flowers all over the place in here. And they are just laying down the foundation for all kinds of bugs and everything to come in and pollinate. Now, a lot of people think traditionally, of course, that it's the bees that do all the pollinating and or things like that. But I tell you, I think a good majority of my pollinating that goes on, whether it's on my blueberries or my blackberries or tomatoes or whatever it might be, including the watermelon, is done by a wide range of flying insects. Even ants can pollinate your things because they're crawling from flower to flower and they get pollen on their body and they go into the female flowers and then some of that gets transferred. So there are oodles and oodles of insects besides bees that do pollinating. Um, but as you can see, I mean, my watermelon plants are doing awesome. They've always grown really well. Now, for me, the hard part is getting them when they're ripe, because it just seems like it takes forever and ever and ever, you know. But I did 2 years ago. I was growing a Georgia rattlesnake variety. I grew a 28 pounder that was absolutely delicious. Showing you a shot of the bunnies over there. Schmoopy is the white and gray one, and Shadow's the black one. It's a boy and a girl. We thought they were both boys when we got them, but we found out otherwise. Anyways, I guess this is my foray into the animal world of potential farming animals. Bunnies, maybe chickens one day, goats, who knows what. When my human children leave my house, maybe I'll have to surround myself with with animal children. But anyways, watermelons are extremely easy to grow in my area. It wasn't something that I researched or found on the internet that it was great to grow in your areas. They're virtually pest free, and I didn't find any of that out. I just started growing them and just observed, and I don't ever find any holes in my leaves. I don't Rarely do disease attack these things. So I don't really have to come out and do any kind of spraying program. Now, the only thing I may try to do is control the ants to some degree with spinosad, because ants, yes, they're pollinators, but at the same time they bring aphids, and I don't know if aphids like to attack watermelon plants, but I really don't want to find out, because aphids are very bad bugs, and they just do a lot of things. So if you can control your ant population in your garden by spraying spinosad, it's a OMRI listed organic spray. It's a bacteria, and it goes in there, and it does such a wonderful job on ants. Kills them within a few seconds, and so it's really helpful to control aphid population by controlling your ants. So anyways, this is just 3 plants. This is 3 watermelon plants in a 4 by 8 foot bed, and everything's growing great. I'll do updates on this video later on in the summer and show you how the watermelons are progressing, and I will attempt to pick one of these things when they're at their, what I hope to believe to be their best. I'll do some thumping, I'm sure. I will look at the tendrils, and I will look for the yellowing on the bottom of the watermelon to hopefully guide me into, oh, this watermelon is perfect. I don't know. I've tried that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I just don't think there's a fail-safe method on that. So anyways, from Pittman's, if you have any questions or comments about watermelons or growing anything, please post your comments down below and subscribe. And if you know of anybody out there who likes to garden and grow fruits and vegetables, but has troubles on themselves, send them my way. I'll be happy to help them any way I can. So from Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch, I think we are going to close with a little bit of maybe bunny action, perhaps. I don't know, maybe they're looking for a place to escape. Schmoopy, Shadow. I try to feed them slices of zucchinis, but I don't think they they particularly cared for them. So, all right. Check you guys later. Bye.